showing you how to make a Christmas tree for LPS, which is Littlest Pet Shop, and these really cute presents. So I made these things myself, and I was planning to show you guys. So what you're going to need is 7 blank papers, scissors, crayons, markers, and colored pencils, wrapping paper, and that's it. So, and tape, sorry, and a pen. Sorry, I'm so right now. Okay, so you're going to take your 7 blank papers, and you're going to draw a Christmas tree. Just the top, not the bottom, not the bark, just the green tree part. So you're going to draw it like this. And you're going to kind of curve it at the bottom. Remember, this is for LPS. If you want this tree for another doll, like for example, Barbies, then I would probably go from here to another paper, like tape another paper. So yeah, my tree that I drew is pretty small, but it's still really good. So the reason why we're going to use 7 papers under is because you want the tree to look like if it was actually real. So we're going to flip the tree upside down so the pointy part is pointing this way to me. So now I'm going to take a green marker, and I'm just going to outline the 10 marks. So yeah. Oh, and this is optional. You could take a broken piece from a hanger and use it as the bark. But what you could also do is you could pick out a marker you don't need, wrap it around with paper and glue it, or you could tape it, and then you could just use this as the tree bark and paint it brown. And color it brown, because you are putting it with paper. So yeah, anyway, back to the tutorial. I'm going to take a lighter green just to get us started, and then I'm going to take a light blue and not put it down there a lot. I'm just going to put it on the paper a little bit so the color looks like more of a greener color. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my Expo color. I'm just going to put that around because it's already dried out, but it could work like that. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to color this with colored pencils and 1 blue crayon. You don't want to put the blue crayon on so much. You just want to put it on a little bit so the tree looks a little bit brown. Darker. See, like that? It looks a little darker now. So you don't want to put too much, and you want to just cover the blue part over so you don't see the blue parts on the tree. So yeah, if you don't have a darker green, that's fine. Just do what I did with the blue. But remember, not too much, because then you will not get the tree you were looking for. So yeah, trees could be different colors, but this one is going to be green. But you could create yours however you want because it is your creation. So now I'm just going to add a little more blue and not put green over because I already put a little bit of green and a little bit of blue on top. So if you put a more green, obviously you're going to do that. It will turn out better with the blue. So as you can see, it looks darker. Right now it doesn't look good in my camera, but it really does look good. Look. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Okay. Did you see that? See, that's how it really looks. It's kind of like light, but it's good. So, where's my other present? Okay. Sorry about that. You saw the big palm tree. Okay, so anyway, now your Christmas tree should look like this. See, it's really green and it's really pretty. So now I'm just going to cut it out, but I'm going to make sure that I keep the green outline. Not so much that I keep everything, but just enough that the tree looks a little bit more polished. Speaking of polish, you could also use nail polish if you have a green nail polish, but I recommend you use markers because with nail polish it will take a little bit longer to dry, and this doesn't take anything to dry. So now I'm just going to see how it would see how my tree would look. So I'm just going to fold this and see how it would actually look. So our tree is going to look like this. Now, if you're going to be facing it like this, like how somebody could see it like this, we are just going to copy this piece, the piece of the tree, face it backwards so we don't mess up our pretty coloring, like this. You see this part? Yeah, and now we're going to just trace it with the blue pen. Doesn't matter which color your pen is, but just have a pen. So now I'm just going to take it and adjust it a little bit, and then now I'm just going to just trace that there. And now we have another nice tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline it again and do the same thing that we did in the other part of the tree. Now this one's going to be a little bit more outlined because it's in the back, but don't worry. Now, the lights is the part that we won't have in the tree, but that's fine. I mean, it's only just a tree, and we don't need lights on a tree. In this case, we don't, but at your house, you need to have lights. But anyway, so I'm just going to color that again a little quicker so we could get to the video a little faster, because I'm running out of time. I only have about 10 minutes, and then the computer shuts off because it says I don't have enough minutes. So, now I'm going to just cut it out like I did to the other part of the green tree. Obviously it's going to be green. And I love making these Christmas trees for you guys. It's just so fun. So now we're going to take our hanger piece. I actually broke this because I didn't need a lot of hangers. So yeah, we're going to take a piece, and I'm just going to cut it, and we're going to measure like this. And we're just going to put the hanger piece inside. So now we're just going to measure if we need this longer or shorter. But here's my trick. Since this is already white, I love to color it before. So I need to make sure that I have extra coats of paper so that my original tree, the original tree doesn't get marked. So now we're just going to color this in. I'm going to use a brown marker. I do not have my brown crayon. I cannot find it. But you could also use contact paper. If you have scrapbook paper, that would be awesome for the brown part, but just not the green part. So yeah. Now we have our brown colored paper, like that. It looks pretty cool now. So now I'm going to take my hanger piece, put this in there again, and tape it. Now we're not going to use glue in this case, because if we were to use clear glue, the brown part will get all over the glue, and the glue will no longer be white. So you want to think that over first if you want to use glue. So yeah, okay. Now I'm just going to trim any pieces that I needed to trim before, and it doesn't look like I need any trimming, I guess. So yeah, now we have our brown part of the tree. So now we're going to take our little tree here, and I'm going to take some tape, and I'm just going to tape the tree, the green part into it like this. And then I'm also going to do that on the other side because this side is going to be a little tricky, but you could do it. So I'm just going to lean it that way and fold over the remaining pieces of tape over. So now your tree should look like this. I'm going to add the other piece because you want the other piece to seem like it's a natural tree, even though it really isn't in LPS. So I'm going to take the tape and I'm going to leave it there, and I'm just going to tape that piece on, and then I'm just going to take the other piece, another piece of tape, and then I'm going to fold the tape into like a little circle like this. So I have like one piece. I'm going to stick it onto the other tree, and then I'm just going to push that on there. And then on the top is the most hardest part. So I'm going to tape any white parts that I see in the back. So I'm just going to tape that over so that the tree looks like it's actually nice and, you know, a really nice color actually. So yeah, I want to make sure that I don't fold the end of the other part of the tree so the part of the other tree does not get pulled back and the other part of the tree does not get sticked on. So this is how your tree would look, but we're not done yet. If you want to be more creative, just add some glue at the top because that will give it a little bit of shine. So I'm going to glue that rest of the part on so that I have a double tree of the green. So as you can see, I need some trimming at the top because I don't want it to look like a double tree. So I'm just going to cut off that part and cut off the other parts too because the other parts seem like it's a double tree and I don't want it to look like that. The remaining tree should not have any strips of the other tree paper that we used. So this is how the tree would look. It already stands, so that's a really good start. If your tree does not stand, what I would do is I would actually put it in a little pot like that, like from the glue bottle, because this is almost done, and I would just like, you know, leave it there or like put it around under the paper like I did for this and color it. So this is how the tree would look. It's a really nice tree and it's a really nice Christmas look. So now I'm going to take some markers and like make little circles on the tree so I have my own little ornaments. This is a really quick and easy craft for your little pet shops, and you don't have to make it perfect because nothing is going to be perfect, but it's just really pretty, and you could make your own star if you'd like, and you could make your own presents. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how to make those little presents in the next video that I'm going to upload in like the next 2 seconds when I'm done with this. So I'm just adding little ornaments that I think that I honestly like these colors. So now I'm going to use the last thing, and I just drew little circles with markers to make this tree look ordinary. I mean unique, sorry. So anyway, look at this beautiful tree. It's an Christmas tree, and I made these presents. So I made these little presents, and so far I only have two because I made these myself and I didn't have any other way. So yeah, I'm going to upload another video in 2 minutes. Bye guys. Hope you enjoyed.